Hello and welcome to Walkaround Cars. Today we have this immense performance convertible. This is a 2010 Jaguar XKR and it's got the 5-litre supercharged engine. So this produces over 500 brake horsepower, and if you haven't experienced one of these, they are extremely quick, very comfortable, and a lot of people have gone to newer performance cars than this are now actively coming back to these because they were a real high point in Jaguar performance cars. So it's got the it's black with the cream leather, so lovely spec. 2010 with only 52,000 miles. It's got full history, which will all be detailed on the website, and it's just had the major service with all the belts, etc. So that's just been done. Tyres are all obviously matching 20-inch Goodyears, I believe. Plenty of tread. The brakes have also got plenty of life left in them. So a really amazing machine. Convertible obviously, but for the winter you've also got heated seats, heated steering wheel. They come with lovely specs, electric everything on the seats. But it's the performance. If you haven't driven one of these, they're extremely quick. Put it in dynamic mode. The engine obviously sounds fantastic. That V8 just sounds lovely. Even without the supercharged, they're a quick car. But this is over 500 brake horsepower, and they're, people are realising how special they were, and they've aged so well. It looks great, sounds awesome, and it's very comfortable. So here we are. I'll do a bit of closer walk rounds. Start at the front, but the car is absolutely immaculate. It's come from a very good customer. Always buys outstanding cars. Really knows what he's looking at, and now it's with me to sell. So let's start at the front. A real menacing front end in black with all the chrome. Looks superb. Shut lines across the bonnet. The lights, which are all clear, is excellent. Really deep shine. I mean, if it doesn't come across, it's quite a dull day. The paintwork is superb. So windscreen all good. Bonnet, I'm just trying to go across at a couple of angles. There's a big old bonnet, obviously supercharged there. Really clean. Bumper really clean. Is there anything to point out? Stone chip. Sorry, there, and there's one there. Actually, there's not even a stone chip. There we are. So that's come off. So nothing really. And again, there's no crazing in the bumper. I'll get low down so you can see. Yeah, really presents well. Parking sensors all there and not been chipped. So yeah, no, all good at the front end. So go down the passenger side. Again, all straight down the sides. Paint finishes all uniform. I mean, it's such a deep shine. It's a shame it's not a sunny day because you'll see how well this car shines. But no, all looks good. I can't see any dings or dents to point out. So start at the front, as I said, matching Goodyear tyres all round, 20-inch, plenty of tread. Alloy, I'm just looking around, can't really see anything to point out on that, all good. Calipers there, brakes are all good. Arch and front wing, nothing. That's just mainly dirt, might be a bit of rash there on that arch at the bottom, but it's plastic anyway, so it doesn't matter. So no, all very good. Let's have a look at the passenger door. Big old door. Obviously it's got all the options like keyless entry on these. Loads of options. So nothing to report there at all. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Being a black car, I think if I found one stone chip. Let's have a look. Yeah, there. So minor, but other than that, there's nothing. Mirror hasn't been caught. Obviously it's got the soft top, all in good condition, works perfectly. Glass rear screen, so no, all good. So let's look at the rear. So the rear wheel, nothing on there. There is a little mark actually, sorry, there. So it's just caught there. It's been touched in so I couldn't see it. But other than that, all good. No corrosion in the spokes, but arch again, nothing to point out there at all. We'll just look from the back. Yeah, a really straight example. So let's have a look from the back angle. A lovely rear spoiler, all original this car. It's not been messed with at all, just sits very well. At the rear, there we are, all straight. I'm looking at all the lines. Let's have a look across the, how glossy that paintwork is. Hopefully that comes across. No indentations, stings or dents there. Spoiler, all good. Now obviously it's the R, this is an XKR. Now the badge there's a stick-on badges on these from factory, as you can see where the XK should have gone. They're just stick-on chrome badges like that. The owner did include one for me to put on, but unfortunately it's a slight wrong font, so they're about £10 on eBay, you know, or go to Jaguar, I would say, and get the correct one, you know, so maybe budget £30, but just needs that to finish it off. And you'll see the one he included is just slightly bigger, it doesn't look quite right in my eyes. There we are. Anyway, so all good. So let's nothing really to point out. I'm trying to see if there's any. No, that's just dirt. Maybe a couple of scratches. I'll do it at an angle, sort of here, but really minor. I mean, the car's 52,000 miles. They've obviously been very careful miles. So let's go down the driver's side. Again, looking down the angle, I think I can see one tiny indentation on the driver's door, which we'll get to. We'll check it out when we're closer. Rear wheel, I can't see anything to point out on that. Again, obviously, as I said, matching tyres all around, all good. No, is that a stone chip there? It's a little, no, just dirt. So just a bit of dust from the farm. No, the arch is all good, and I can't see any dings or dents or marks there. Let's do driver's side from this angle. See if I can even see it. Oh, okay, no, not really. There's a tiny little one. I'll just put my finger. Tiny little marks there. If you're catching the right light, you probably won't see it. And there's one here as well. Very, very minor. Door handle good. Roof. So very little to point out really. And there's side from this side. Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the door has just been caught, but you really have to look to see it. It's just, there's a line here, so you can't see it at all really, and the camera won't shut up. So front wheel, no curbing again, so it was only the one wheel I think we had marks on. Tyres all good. Arch, even down the bottom, there's no rash. Nothing really, all just little stone chips on the corner there and there. Right, look how well it presents. Let's have a look inside. Such a gloss shine with the chrome, it looks fantastic. So inside nice and light. So it's got the cream seats. Obviously fully electric, matching extended leather there on the door card. So we've got Burrow & Wilkins sound. And obviously fully electric. This is the passenger seat, so you can adjust pretty much everything. But okay, let's have a look at the actual seat. Doesn't look like there's any wear on there at all. A couple of marks just there. Again, I think with a good, you could probably polish them out of a good sort of cleaner, sort of leather cleaner. But everything else, so you've got the R there. So you've got heated seats, heated steering wheel, aircon, dynamic button, cup holders, everything. This all moves forward. Headlining, look at it, how well that's finished off in here, being a convertible. So you can really use this car all round. Obviously it's got the glass rear screen. You can see there's a wind deflector in there that you can remove if you need to. Let's have a look at the rear seats. They are quite deep, so you wouldn't want adults in there a long time, but kids it's fine, and emergency use for adults. As you can see, there's 2 seats in the back there. Okay, but really nice, really comfortable. You've got the paddles on the steering wheel there for the very quick changing gearbox. You've got the dynamic button there, various other settings. They really are an impressive car. So there we are. Through the boots. So that's, you know, big enough. This obviously, the convertible roof takes up some of it. You can move this out of the way, but obviously then the roof won't operate. So because you can use more of that space. And obviously underneath there is a space saver wheel as well, which is unusual on these now. so you've got a proper spare wheel, etc. as well. That's good. Let's check out the driver's side. So there we are. Works really well with the cream. So let's have a look at the door card. Again, in lovely condition. Same set of electrics, but even the handle there's all good. So you've got a nice kick plates. A couple of scratches there. You know where the seat belt actually hits them sometimes when you let the seat belt go. So it's annoying, but it happens. The seat itself is lovely. You know, and the interior, it really is. I've had a portfolio early in the year, and this is obviously even more well appointed. They're very really nice cars to live with, and they're getting a big following now. You've got the R come up on the screen there. Obviously it's got sat nav and everything else you'd expect. Seat says the removable wind deflector. See, they're very deep. There we are. We'll go around and open the engine bay, which is on the other side, I believe, and then just look at the roof there. So there we go. That's it. Look at that shine. So obviously it opens upwards on these. So big old 5-litre V8, supercharged, but again, lovely condition. But absolutely sounds awesome. Do your sort of research on these. They're very well regarded. They don't tend to give much problems, and just unbelievably quick. You wouldn't expect them to be quick. You know, very impressive performance. So hope that helps. Full details very soon on oldcolonelcars.co.uk.